Okay guys, we've got our brand new website by Ada. It's looking fantastic. And now I'm going to show you how to start editing this website. We're going to cover how to add your own logo, how to edit the site navigation, how to change your site fonts, and how to change the overall site style. In fact, I'm going to show you that right now because what I want to do is just empower you to be able to run ahead as fast as you like. So I'll just point out that over on the right hand side here, if you click on this little guy here, up pops Ada, and Ada has got a whole raft of different options for you to choose from that you're likely to want to be carrying out on this website. For example, if you wanted to change the overall website style and you're wondering how to do that, just click here, and in fact, you can have Ada do it for you. Of course, you can follow the instructions, but what would the fun be in that? Let's click on Do It For Me and watch what happens. No hands. Ada is now editing the website for me and changing the overall style. Now, I don't particularly want to keep this style, so luckily over here, there's the undo menu, so we can undo that and get started again. So jumping in, the first thing we want to do is to change our brand. We already have a text-based logo at the top here, and that's fine. And if I click on brand here, you'll see that that is what is selected. So I can actually change this to be the pear and apple. That would be my fruit shop. But if I've got an image, and I do, then I can click over here onto image and I can select my drive. Now this is where all of the images associated to your website are kept, including all of the videos and the stock images that come along with the site build that you can use to your heart's content. They all sit here at the top level. But I want to actually create a new folder before I get started so that I can keep everything nice and neat and tidy. So I'm going to create a folder and I'm going to call this brand, and then we click OK, and then I click into that folder just like a normal Explorer or a file finder, and now I can click New and File, and I can either drag and drop my logo into this area here, or I can upload it from my computer. So I'm going to go looking for my logo, and there it is. I click open, and then once that's uploaded, I simply double click on that, and boom, I've got my new logo in my new website. I'm already all over this. Well, right away, I'm noticing a little problem, and that is that the logo coloring is a little different to the coloring of my navigation. So to change that coloring, we come over here to Design, scroll down to Menu Navigation, select that, and here we can change the font of the navigation. So let's go with this one. That's kind of cool. And we can also change the size if we wish, maybe make that just a little smaller. And down here we can change the color, and I want to choose something more like my logo coloring so that everything looks nice and complementary. If I back out of that, let's just say I wanted to, for example, I wanted to change the background on the menu. I can do that as well. I can choose a nice light green, for example. I won't in this particular instance, but you know, those options are there. You can also choose to save whatever you're doing for the one page, so I can change the background on this page only, or I can choose to change it for all pages by selecting there. I'm not going to do either of those things though. I'm just going to jump out of that menu, and I'm going to show you a couple of options down here to do with the brand which relate to the size. So here we have a slider, and if I just pull that slider, you can see it's instantly updating on the screen here, and I can adjust how big my brand is. So if you're looking at your website and you think, I need a bigger brand, it's as easy as that slider. The padding is the space around the brand so that we can make that look nice as well. And it's a good idea to have the brand, the logo, linking to the home page just to make it easy for people to navigate around your website. Once you've made those changes, click on Save, and we're ready to go to the next thing. Okay, let's back out of here just one step, and then If we scroll down just a little bit, you can see that we can also edit the text and the fonts that come to our website. So here we have, under this section here, we have a whole range of font pairs. And I particularly like this selection here. So if I click on that, it's going to change everything all over my website, and it's going to look really brilliant indeed right out of the box. Of course, if I wanted to change the fonts myself and manually, I just click on the advanced, and here I can choose to have what title font I want and also the color of the font, and then down below the fonts on the page and of course the colors and so on. I can also choose, just like before with the background, I can choose to have it on this page or all pages that these changes take place. Once I'm happy with my fonts, I can click Save and Continue. The final thing I'm going to show you in this section is actually how to change the overall style of the website. If I click back into Design and I just take a little look here, you'll see there is a button called Choose Style. And under that, we have a range of different options. Currently we're on Style 7. I can choose any of these styles, and it's actually going to change everything across the site. It's going to change fonts, it's going to change background colors, it's going to change the padding and the look and the feel of the website. And I've got to say, with just a click, even though I went and made my own best changes that I could make, I'm liking what Ada's doing here. Yes, I think I do like that very much indeed. Of course, I could go and try a different background color. Maybe style 10, or we could just undo that and go back to where we were before. I'm loving it. I'm hitting save. That's the overall look and feel of my website, looking great. And if I back out of style here and back out of design, I can actually preview what everyone else is seeing of my website. So let's get a bit of a sense of this right now. We come up to preview our website, not just on a desktop view, but also on a tablet view, which looks amazing, different iOSs, and even the mobile view. So I've got a website that's looking pretty nifty right now. All I have to do is change out the content for my own pictures and my own text, and we'll be well and truly headed in the right direction for getting this website live in record time. That's coming up next.